Hey guys, what's up? My name's the Cool Mike and welcome back with another video. And today I'm gonna be reacting to the new Resident Evil game, which is Resident Evil 9. And this is called Resident Evil 9 Requiem, I believe. Because Q is turning into 9, so that's what I did. Now, it just came out, I think very recently, this 6 hours ago, and I actually saw pieces from it from another YouTuber, so I decided to react to it. Now I do have questions because from the clips I've seen, from the pictures I've seen, I already saw the trailer, but I did not watch it and study it clearly. It was just a blur happening to me because I did not expect it to be today. Because this happened, just like I said, this only showed up 6 hours ago for me as by the time I'm watching this. So I'm gonna upload this right away after editing this. But yeah, first things first, if you guys want to watch if you guys want to watch the trailer, I'll be leaving the link in the description down below. I'm currently watching this in the IGN website. But yeah, also, I'll be watching this first without commenting, without reacting, just watching it from beginning to the end so that you guys can watch with me without any noise. And then after that, I will rewatch it again, try to study it and share my thoughts and impressions about it. So without further ado, here it is, Resident Evil 9 Requiem, the reveal trailer. So let's do this.
Sir.
Grace! Grace! Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Runwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
What is this? Hey!
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Stay away from me!
Okay. I had to keep quiet so that I could visualize what's happening. Now, this is the part where I try to, try to analyze the best way possible. So we have, I'm gonna try to mute this for a bit. We have basically some sort of media or newspaper company or social media company, news reporting company, and then another character with the name of Grace. So, which is quite weird for me considering they just introduced a new character, which is Rose from Resident Evil Village, and now with the DLC, of course, and now they're introducing another character, which is Grace. So they're just basically creating new characters every single now and then for the game. Not giving people enough time to enjoy the previous ones that they created, and they're just basically creating a new character from scratch. The interesting part for me is basically when this guy mentions the girl's name.
My office. Grace Ashcroft. Grace Ashcroft. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
So Grace Ashcroft. I remember the Ashcroft name because I have seen and watched my cousin way back then, back in the PlayStation 2 games, played Resident Evil Outbreak. Grace Ashcroft, or should I say Alisa Ashcroft, was one of the one of the characters that you get to play in that in that game in Resident Evil Outbreak, which is also a reporter. And if I'm not mistaken, Grace Ashcroft has to be her daughter. So that's interesting. They bring back a connection with Resident Evil Outbreak. So that's something I did not expect them to do. So that's interesting. Also, my first thought was when I saw this was I had to focus on the pictures. Let's just see. So my first impression was it looked like Ethan Winters on the mud after his heart get pulled out by Mother Miranda. My first impression was that. And then the title and the text clarified that to me. So we have investigation summary report, case ID pending. Is it a fourth victim of the identified disease? So that tells me that this is not Ethan, but it says disease. So is it not mold? Are we dealing with another virus again? Because we have T virus, G virus, and then there's the C virus from Resident Evil 6, the Plaga from Resident Evil 5, and then Resident Evil 4 and 5, the C virus from 6, and then of course the mold from 7 and the village, and now unidentified disease. Is this another virus? Who knows? Summary of incident: a deceased individual was discovered at an abandoned government office. Preliminary analysis suggests that disease may be linked to a series of, and then it gets cut off. I'm guessing event. I'm surprised because we still I thought I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna focus on reviewing the trailer for now before I tell you guys what my my impressions on this one is. So I'm guessing this is the US from the looks of it. Another thing that I was thinking was, okay, this one, apartment. I wonder if this is still in the US. It gives me Silent Hill vibes. That's my first thing. It gives me Silent Hill vibes, not zombie Resident Evil vibes, which is weird. Okay, I'm trying my best to analyze every clip. Okay, that has to be Elisa, right? Elisa Ashcroft. Oh wait. Also, subtitles please. Murdered. Elisa died 8 years ago. So yeah, it's Elisa Ashcroft. Also, a lot of people. Let's see here. Yeah. So a lot of people have assumed who this guy is. Some people would say it's Leon, but I don't know what's the purpose of the mysterious look. Some people would say it's Wesker, back from the dead after being killed multiple times, from being killed by the tyrant and then resurrected from Resident Evil 5, and then got shot by a rocket launcher twice, both by Sheva and Chris in the mountain on Resident Evil 5. So some people would say it's Wesker. Could be Chris. I have not seen people say that it's Chris, but I mean, there are no clues other than it's a guy. That is certain. So it's not Jill. It's not any female character. It's a guy. So some people would say it's Leon. Some people say it's Wesker, back from the dead. Again, that would be ridiculous, but who knows? 8 years ago. So this is clips of Elisa running away. Being chased by something. It gives me Silent Hill vibes. Being experimented on. Yeah, it reminds me of Silent Hill The Door. Silent Hill 4, The Room, I believe. It just gives me Silent Hill vibes. Not Resident Evil vibes, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. So another thing that I thought was maybe this is Elisa who survived and being experimented on. But when I hear the voice, I'm guessing it's Grace. Oh yeah, it is Grace. Wait, did she say Grace? So my guess would be it's Grace and not Elisa, but because she was murdered. So this gives me Silent Hill vibes.
Stay close.
Yeah, it literally gives me Silent Hill vibes. But the graphics though, my god.
I know now that you're...
So this guy is, I'm thinking whether it's not, I'm guessing he is one of the members from Umbrella, although Umbrella by this time is gone. So my theory is, because we have the CEOs of Umbrella, most of them are dead, so I really want to do my research on this. So who could it be? But there is one CEO that is still alive, which is the partner of Spencer. in Resident Evil. I forgot his name, but this is just my theory, so take this with a grain of salt. What you call Oswald E. Spencer has a partner. He died, basically, but what you call who is his partner? He has basically partners that what you call let's see here. Henry. Nope. Edward. James Marcus, I think, also died. I think James Marcus is from Resident Evil 0. I could be wrong. James Marcus. There's another one that is, because there's Spencer, Oswald Spencer. There's James Marcus, and then there's another one. Edward Ashford, which I believe is connected to the Ashford twins in Resident Evil, what you call, Veronica, called Veronica, but that's just my guess. There is another, what you call, another one. George Trevor name. No, that's the architect. Who was? There is another one. Resident Evil. So let's see here. So we have founders Oswald Spencer, James Marcus, and Edward. I'm not sure. There's another one, Alex. So yeah, Brandon Bailey, umbrella researcher, founder of the Connections Crime Syndicate. There you go. So I'm not sure if it's Brandon Bailey. He is an umbrella researcher, founder of the Connections Crime Syndicate, which is from Resident Evil. Resident Evil, what you call 7, Resident Evil 7. Chris. With Frederick. Oh, there, Frederick Drowning. Frederick Drowning is from the movie, right? Yeah, Frederick Drowning is from the movie, from Resident Evil: The Generation. Annette Birkin of others. So I can't find the name. I've seen it before. Key people, Annette Birkin. So I'm not sure if it's Brandon Bailey because his status is unknown, and he's an umbrella researcher. Founder is Oswald, James Marcus, and Edward. What you call James Marcus, or should I say Edward Ashford, is dead. James Marcus, who died in Resident Evil 0, I think. Or another classmates with father Brandon Sprotich, Brandon Bailey. So Brandon Bailey, my guess would be the one in this chair. So I'm guessing this is Brandon Bailey. That's my guess. So take it with a grain of salt. Mylene. I don't know who this Mylene is. But yeah, I'm not gonna look too much to it. My guess it would be a former CEO of Umbrella. So my guess would be Brandon Bailey. but it could be a new villain, for God knows. Because, but he has that, CEO of the evil corporation vibe. This one, when I first saw this, my first impression was like, there's no way it's Raccoon City. And then I saw the crater and I said, Raccoon City got blasted by a nuclear missile. But the weird part is, if it's a nuclear missile, and it is so close to the crater, because we saw the entire city get blown to bits. It is so close to the crater. How the hell, how in God's name, please explain to me. I mean, this is a game, so there's no logic to it. How in God's name did the buildings become literally what you call in one piece? How did the building survive in one piece? There should be nothing but debris around it, but you could still see the building intact. How the hell did the buildings remain intact? And the only that get blown off is this one. It's a nuclear bomb. The people inside died, but the buildings did not? What? How? So I'm guessing the gameplay is gonna be back in Raccoon City, so that's gonna be interesting. Are we gonna be dealing with radiation zombies and radiation like Fallout? But the buildings though, I was like, okay, is this Raccoon City? But if it got hit by a nuclear missile, how the hell did the buildings remain intact?
Investigating.
So... And the bridge! The light post! This thing should be... Everything around it looks like it's got charred. But it didn't... How? I don't get it. RPD, it's still in one piece. How did this not fall off? I mean, they're trying to see that this is Resident Evil, and the one best way to do that is what you call show signs like this is RP, Raccoon City, but still, it's so intact, as if it got hit by atomic bombs from World War II, and not a nuclear missile that wiped everything up. So, I don't know how to explain it, but it's cool though. The entire statue is in one piece, except for the head. And it's funny. But still. So this is another character. Who the hell is this? Villain? He got bit by the neck, so I'm guessing a zombie bit him. This reminds me of freaking Silent Hill, because now we're dealing... Unless that's a leaker. But it's too big. So it reminds me of Silent Hill. Okay. Wait. Is it that guy the same from this guy? I don't know. Is it the same person? It looks like the same person. And that's the hooded person. That's a zombie. Yeah, that's a hooded person. So it's definitely a guy. That's definitely a person. So my guess would be it's not wearing black shades. So I don't know if it's Wesker. Could be Wesker without the shades on. It could be Leon. A lot of people say it's Leon. Some people say it's Wesker. Could be Chris. This guy's turning into a zombie. I'm not sure if that's Grace, but it's silent. It gives me the Silent Hill vibe. And that's the mouth. So Requiem. And then because it's RE9, oops. So yeah. So it's Rec. And then they turned the Q into number 9, which is RE9. That's interesting. Requiem. So yeah. Wait, yep, there you go. RE9 Requiem. So that's interesting. That's interesting. I have so here are my thoughts about it. First, it's nice that they put some reference from Resident Evil Outbreak. Grace being the daughter of, I'm guessing, Alisa Ashcroft. And then I'm guessing after Resident Evil Outbreak, Alisa tried to research of what happened with Raccoon City, could not rest, and tried to find connections with Umbrella, only to get herself caught by those people working with Umbrella, even though Umbrella got demolished from after RE3 nuked the city, which apparently is still in one piece, which is weird. So now we have Grace, a new female character, which is weird because we just have Rose, and now Rose is gone, and then we have this now. So I'm still getting used to it. It gives me Silent Hill vibes. If I see this what you call picture, my guess would be Silent Hill or a horror game, not a zombie game. So that's interesting. But the graphics though is amazing. My guess would be this is a former researcher from Umbrella, could be a new villain, could be Bailey, Mr. Bailey, I don't know. That Raccoon City being bombed, that's a nuclear crater. The buildings are intact, so that's weird. So we have researchers. We have a masked dude, which could be either a villain, because I'm guessing Grace is gonna be the main character. So this could either be Leon or Wesker, could be Chris. I sure hope it's Chris, because Resident Evil, here's my thing is Resident Evil Resident Evil Village ended with Chris going back, having plans to go back to Europe to confront BSAA headquarters, because apparently they're in the DLC, or that DLC at the end of Resident Evil Village. Chris found out that BSAA is using experiments, bioweapon soldiers to to stop Mother Miranda or attack Mother Miranda's village. So if you played the game, or if you guys haven't seen the game, go watch it. It's in my playlist somewhere. Go to my channel and watch Resident Evil Village, because it's also interesting. But yeah, pretty much that's my thought. Why did they not connect Village with Resident Evil 9 with Chris and Rose? Right? Why create another character? Why create another story? It's amazing that they're going back to Resident Evil, the traditional Resident Evil games, with going back to the to where it started, basically not Dimension but Raccoon City, but still, it's quite weird. But I'm interested. I'm definitely hyped. Considering this one, I'm definitely hyped to see where the story is gonna take you, But yeah, pretty much. Hope you guys enjoy me reacting to Resident Evil Requiem, Resident Evil 9, and sharing you guys my thoughts. Let me guys know in the comments down below what you guys think about my reaction, my my thoughts about, and basically what your thoughts about and what you think about Resident Evil Requiem. Leave them down in the comments down below, and I'll happily read them. And yeah, if you guys want to watch the trailer, I'll be leaving it in the link in the description down below, so go check that out and watch it for yourself. And as always, I will see you guys next time with another brand new video. This is the Cool Mike signing off. Goodbye.